everyone out there in internet land. Okay, so I know I already did the Tumblr accent challenge, but some friends of mine did it together, and it looked way more fun. So I decided that I was gonna make Ashley do it, and so that we were gonna do it together. So we're just gonna do what they did and just go question by question, one person at a time. Who should go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Okay. Your name and username. My name is Julie, and my username is Wingardium.
My name is Ashley, and my username is Asherston.
Okay. Where are you from?
Cincinnati!
Oh, Cincinnati, Ohio, the USA, obviously.
I'm a proud Cincinnatian.
You kind of sound like Amy did in that one video.
Great.
Cincy.
Anyway. Pronounce the following words.
I'm getting there. Just calm down. Okay. Proceed. Pronounce the following words. And see, this word is kind of weird because, like, when I'm referring to my aunts, I say, like, Aunt Jenny, but when I'm reading the word, I say aunt. So I don't know. So aunt or aunt, you know, it just depends on my mood. Roof, root, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, shout out to Bama, woo, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum, jif, not gif, jif, tumbler, Cracker Jack, doorknob, envelope, G-Poi.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
Sorry, you started describing ant versus aunt, and I got tired. Okay. Ant, roof, root. Well, sometimes I say route. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, sometimes I say route.
Theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both. Again, I wish I said this, probably, but I don't. It's probably. Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, PJs, caught, naturally, aluminum, jif, tumbler, how would somebody say tumbler differently? Cracker Jack, doorknob, envelope, G-Poi.
Caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Pajamas. Not pajamas.
What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house?
We're not there yet. We're still back on how you say pajamas, like a hillbilly. Okay. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? Teeping.
Ditto. TP.
What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Soda. And I said this in my last video, and I'll say it again. It is soda because pop is a noise. It is not a beverage. Thank you.
I call them lots of different things. I call it pop sometimes, and I call it soda, and sometimes I just call it a drink. Like, I'll text my boss when I'm on my way there and say, do you want a drink? And I know that that means, we have an understanding that that means Mountain Dew. So
why don't you just say Mountain Dew?
Because that's a lot longer to type, and you shouldn't really text while you're driving, so it's better to text shorter words if you're driving. Which I use Siri, so I say, do you want a drink? And Siri doesn't always understand everything, so it's better to give less words.
Yeah, Siri's
Little special.
She's special little.
She's our special friend.
Alright. What do you call gym shoes? Okay, I don't really call them anything because I don't wear them. It's usually Chucks or flip-flops. But I guess I would call them tennis shoes.
I used to just call them gym shoes, but I've been hanging around people lately who call them tennis shoes, so now I call them tennis shoes.
By people, do you mean Amy and Brent?
Yeah.
They're hillbillies?
Yeah.
I guess I should have said that in case they watch this.
She won't watch it.
Okay, good. What do you call your grandparents? Okay, well, I never knew either of my grandfathers. They died shortly after I was born. But my grandfather on my mom's side, my older sisters call him Pop-Pop, so that's how I refer to him. And I guess on my dad's side, I would just call him Grandpa. but I usually just say, like, your dad to my parents, like, when I'm talking about them. And my grandmother on my mom's side is me mom. My grandmother on my dad's side, I used to call just grandma. So.
My mother's parents, I call them grandma and grandpa. And my dad's parents, his dad died before I was born, and then his mom died shortly before I was born, so I don't really call them anything.
So you would just say, like...
My grandma Helen, probably. And I never talk about my dad's dad, because he died, like, years before I was born.
So...
And I guess he wasn't that nice, but my grandma Helen was, like, the nicest person in the entire world.
Like Mother Teresa.
Yeah,
okay. I feel like, oh man, I didn't realize how much I was late.
I
I was like a hunchback, like,
let's move this camera up a little bit. Get some
alright, I'm not
posture
really
going
that
on.
short. I'm
It's
actually
cutting off my
taller.
my hairline, make me look like I'm bald.
Oh, well, you have like zero hair
Well,
anyway.
you know.
So
I gotta take advantage of what I have. Anywho, where were we?
what do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry your groceries at the supermarket? A cart or a grocery cart?
A trolley.
You did not.
A cart.
Oh,
Get a cart.
I get a cart. I don't buy stuff.
I wish I was cool and called it a trolley.
And I've heard some people call it a wagon.
That is freaky weird.
Freaky weird.
Freaky weird.
Okay. I'm hunching again. I'm like,
yeah, what that?
okay. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? A remote. A remote control.
Remote.
But you don't have TV channels. So.
We have an Apple remote. So sometimes I call them an Apple remote if they're an Apple remote. But if it's just a remote, call it a remote.
Alright. Choose a book and read a passage from it. Alright. Well, I didn't, we're at Ashley's house and I don't have any books with me. So I pulled something up on my computer. And it's a passage from The Hunger Games. Because I figured since I read from that in my first video, I would just read from that again. And I just clicked on a random page. So, we'll see what this is. Okay. I'll try not to mess up 1,000 times this time. I'm seated. I look to Cinna for reassurance. He gives me a subtle thumbs up. I'm still in the daze from the first part of Peeta's interview. He has the audience from the get-go, though. I can hear them laughing and shouting out. He plays up the baker's son thing, comparing the tributes to the breads from their districts. Then has a funny anecdote about the perils of the capital showers. Tell me, do I smell like roses? He asks Caesar, and then there's a whole run where they take turns sniffing each other that brings them down the house. I'm coming back into focus and Caesar asks him if he has a girlfriend back home. Peeta hesitates, then gives an unconvincing shake of his head. Handsome lad like you, there must be some special girl. Come on, what's her name? Says Caesar. Peeta sighs. Well, there is this one girl. I've had a crush on her ever since I can remember, but I'm pretty sure she didn't know I was alive until the reaping. Sounds of sympathy from the crowd, unrequited love they can relate to. She have another fellow? Asks Caesar. I don't know, but a lot of boys like her, says Peeta. So here's what you do. You win, you go home. She can't turn you down then, eh? Says Caesar encouragingly. I don't think it's going to work out. Winning won't help in my case, says Peeta. Why ever not, says Caesar mystified. Peeta blushes beet red and stammers out. Because she came here with me.
Gasp! Okay. I had to go out into my garage to find this book. It's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And this is chapter 11, page 204. For those of you following along. The whole school waited with bated breath. Then the rip near the hat's brim opened like a wide mouth and the Sorting Hat burst into song. In times of old, when I was new and Hogwarts barely started, the founders of our noble school thought never to be parted. United by a common goal, they had the selfsame yearning to make the school the world's best magic school and pass along their learning. Together we will build and teach, the four good friends decided, and never did they dream that they might someday be divided. For were there such friends anywhere as Slytherin and Gryffindor, unless it was a second pair of Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw? That doesn't even rhyme. So how could it have gone so wrong? How could such friendships fail? Why, I was there so I can tell the whole sad, sorry tale. Said Slytherin will teach just those whose ancestry is purest. Said Ravenclaw will teach those whose intelligence is surest. Said Gryffindor will teach all those with brave deeds to their name. Said Hufflepuff, I'll teach the lot and treat them just the same.
Aww.
I am okay with the fact that I was sorted into Hufflepuff on Pottermore now.
I'm a Gryffindor.
These differences caused little strife when they first came to light, for each of the 4 founders had a house in which they might take only those they wanted. So, for instance, Slytherin took only pure-blood wizards of great cunning, just like him, and only those of sharpest mind were taught by Ravenclaw, while the bravest and the boldest went to daring Gryffindor. That doesn't even rhyme. Good Hufflepuff, she took the rest and taught them all that she knew. Thus the houses and their founders retained friendships firm and true. So Hogwarts worked in harmony for several happy years, but then discord crept among us, feeding on our faults and fears. Then the houses that, like pillars 4, had once held up our school, now turned upon each other and divided sought to rule. And for a while it seemed that the school must meet an early end, what with dueling and with fighting, and the clash of friend on friend. And at last there came a morning when old Slytherin departed, and though the fighting then died out, he left us quite downhearted. And never since the founders 4 were whittled down to 3 have the houses been united as they were once meant to be. And now the sorting hat is here, and you all know the score. I sort you into houses because that's what I am for. But this year I'll go further, listen closely to my song. Though condemned I am to split you, still I worry that it's wrong. Though I must fulfill my duty and must quarter every year, still I wonder whether sorting may I not bring the end I fear. Oh, know the perils, read the signs, the warning history shows, for our Hogwarts is in danger from external deadly foes, and we must unite inside her or we'll crumble from within. I have told you, I have warned you, let the sorting now begin.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's majestic right there, except for the slant rhyme. Way to go, J.K. Rowling.
All right.
Okay, that's gonna bug me.
Do you think you have an accent? No, I don't. But, again, like I said, people from other countries that I've met always say, oh, yeah, I love your accent, or I love the way you say this or that, and I'm like...
I've gotten that too, but I don't think I have an accent.
No, not so much.
I'm glamorous.
I try to pretend I do. Like, sometimes, at work, when I'm on the headset, I'll do, like, different accents. But I have to wait till my manager's not paying attention, because I'll get
yeah, I do that sometimes.
Or you used to?
Used to. I don't work there anymore.
Used to. Okay.
Just to.
Be a wizard or a vampire? Wizard.
Wizard.
Because with vampires, there's just too many weaknesses and rules and...
And plus I'm a Potterhead, so...
I mean, basically, it's... You know, but, you know, like I said, like, I like the sun, well, sometimes.
Not a lot. We were just sitting.
I mean, if we're going by how I act, I guess I'm more like a vampire. But I would rather.
You don't go in sunlight.
Because I stay in my room all day. I'm a night owl. But I'd rather be a wizard because they have like all those cool spells and all that kind of stuff.
God,
hey,
you should have worn your shirt.
That's my username. Oh, I wish I knew because then I could bring mine. All right. Do you know anyone on Tumblr in real life? No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
Mm-mm. No, I don't
at all.
Anybody. Yeah, I don't. Okay, I do know a few people. So.
I sort of know people. Like, there are a couple people who always comment when I make MIPs and stuff, but like, I don't like talk to them outside of them sending me inboxes saying like, "F you, that manip looks so real," which makes me
your
smile,
biggest fan.
My biggest fan, Rook and Heat. Shout out to you.
Whoop, whoop. All right. Let's see. End audio post by saying any 3 words you want. Okay, well, we took about 10 minutes before we did the video trying to come up with 3 words, but we only have 1 word each. So you're only getting 1 word each out of us. My word is underwear. This one always makes fun of me for how I say it, because I guess it's supposed to be underwear, but I say underwear, like, wear your underwear. That's how I say it.
Mine has been an acquired, strange accented word because I started hanging out with people from Eastern Ohio and Kentucky, and they say whatever, and also collar, but I don't say that one as much. But I say whatever a lot, and sometimes I say collar instead of color.
Yeah. Okay.
They say it like collar on your shirt, but it's color.
I thought of another word, crayon. Because a lot of people say crown.
That's stupid.
And crown is what you wear on your head. A crayon is what you color.
Crayon?
Crayon. What did I say?
You said crayon.
I was mixing the...
Like crayon apple.
Yeah. No, I was mixing crown and
apple,
crayon.
crayon.
Crown and crayon. Jam. Take it over my man.
Plan to get over my man. What's the opposite of man?
Jam.
Friends, fans out there? Anybody?
Okay, oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it. That's sad that it's over.
I mean, we could make up some more stuff.
We could say it all in a British accent. Aunt, roof, root, theatre, iron, salmon. They say it like that, don't they? Caramel,
Salmon.
fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably. That's my favourite right there. Probably. Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, court, naturally. I like that one too. Aluminum, jiff. That's the same in every language. Tumblr, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, jeepoi. I think that was pretty good. We don't have to go through the whole thing, but I just thought that might be fun.
I'm feeling a little pressure right now.
Me too. I'm surprised I just did that.
Mine's not as good as yours. Okay. And it might sound different.
But
that's okay. Wait, no, it's my turn.
Theater.
It's my turn.
Arm.
Okay.
Iron.
It's my turn.
Fish.
Okay, it's my turn. But it's okay.
Oh, wait,
it sounds...
it's 16 and a half minutes.
Well, that's okay. And it's okay if it sounds
Well,
a little...
take a nap. And
missiles. Okay, but it's okay if it sounds different because there are different types of English accents.
Cockney.
But I'm feeling a little pressure. I'm feeling pressured. Okay. Aunt, roof, root, theatre, iron, salmon. Is that how you said it? Salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably.
That was cute.
Alabama.
Again.
Alabama.
She's speaking in tongues.
Alabama. Okay, I can't do that one. Lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, court, naturally, aluminum, jiff, or maybe English people say gif.
No, they don't, because that would be stupid, and English people are cool.
Tumblr, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, jeepoi.
Jeepoi. Probably. Naturally. My favourites. And with that ends our Tumblr accent challenge, of which I have none, but I'm pretending because it's fun. Any closing statements?